Roll call for planning and development. Jennifer Andrus,
Here.
Andy Gwaltney, Andrew Wolverton,
Here.
Nick Sims,
Here.
Gillette Nelms.
Here.
We have 4 present.
You call me in. Okay, everybody? Everybody's ready? Okay.
Yes,
Mr.
ma'am.
Wyatt, okay. Just a lot of chatting going on. Can I get a motion to dispense with the reading of the minutes and approval of the minutes from the June 21st meeting?
Second.
Okay, a motion from Counselor Nelms, second from Counselor Sims. All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? All right, that passes 5-0. All right, 160115, update on past, present, and future sidewalk projects, Greg Cobb. We will continue to carry that over without objection. 130221, request for consideration of changes to the landscaping and tree requirements. Mr. Smith, I had communicated with him earlier today, so we are going to continue to carry that over. They are still working through that, he and Mr. Odrezin. New business 080621, request to consider annexation into the city of Homewood from unincorporated Jefferson County for 1621 Lakewood Road, brought to us by Linda Ling Dice and Judy Ling White. And Melody Salter, City Clerk, Robert Baguette, Assistant City Clerk. Come on up, yep, thank you. If you'll sign in for the record, please, name and address.
Just sign here.
Huh?
Ms. Andrus, if you just want me to start, I'll just let
Sure,
let you
yes,
know that.
please, thank you.
We were in touch with, I believe it was your husband? Was it okay, sorry, her husband. Is he the one that knows Counselor Harden?
Yes.
Okay. Counselor Harden referred him to me. He said you said nice things about me too, so thank you. Anyway, about the address where they live, and I let them explain, we're in unincorporated Jefferson County, and they were asking to be annexed into Homewood. And so they completed the form, and we've gotten a map from Hannah showing that they are totally in unincorporated Jefferson County, surrounded by Homewood, and we have a legal description for Mr. Kendrick. I'll let him explain the rest, but that was kind of a preface of how we started, and I'll let y'all explain. And they're very nice to work with, too.
Thank you, Melody. I'm Linda Ling Geis, and this is my sister Judy Ling White, and we'd like to request annexation into the city of Homewood. Do you have any questions?
Are there any maps or anything? I know we know the general area.
Excuse me?
Are there any maps or anything? Brian, do you have any maps to show on the screen or anything to pass out to the counselors?
I wasn't given anything, sorry.
Okay.
And at the end, it's at the end of
They
Sunset.
asked
You
about
run
the
right into their
maps, the
house
color codes
on
and-
Sunset.
Is that back behind Murray Hill Road, like where Murray?
Yeah, Murray Hill runs
I
into.
think I sent one to Mr. Kendrick and Miss Andrus, but I didn't think about sending it to Brian Wallace, but I can go try to forward it real quick to Brian for the next. But Mr. Kendrick has the
Sure.
map, and I can send it to him to put on the overheads.
Does
Is that
anyone
what you're
have any-
asking?
Yeah, just the general area. I mean, Counselor Nelms is explaining where it is, so just,
It's Lakewood Road,
okay.
Lakewood Drive, I'm sorry, Lakewood Drive.
Counselor.
One question about, sorry.
Counselor Sims?
Thanks. Are there any additional parcels next to you that are also unincorporated Jefferson? I guess I'm just trying to get an idea of the parcels near you. If
It's
all
my
of them are-
understanding that all of the neighbors are in Homewood. Everything adjacent.
Okay, all adjacent parcels.
No,
Yes.
that's not correct.
No, there's
Yeah.
other
Yeah,
houses
hold
on,
on.
there's other houses on Sunset that are unincorporated.
Yes.
You're just-
So
So-
just real quick here, I think you got to distinguish between what's near and what's immediately
Yeah,
adjacent.
what's adjacent? Yeah.
And I think those are two different, I think the answer's different depending on which way you're asking the question.
There, if you want to look at this,
I see, yeah.
so it's across the street.
Across the street.
It's unincorporated Jefferson County.
Counselor Wolverton?
So I seem to remember a similar situation maybe about two and a half years ago with a property up in the Forest Brook area. I don't know if anybody else remembers that, and it's an honest question because I don't remember the answer that they had at that time. But what have you guys done for all these years for garbage and recycling?
Our mother just passed away and we inherited the house.
Okay.
I think Homewood has been kind enough to pick up the trash.
Thank you, Berkeley.
Okay,
Thank you, Berkeley.
that's what I thought I remembered. Okay.
This is
Thank you. Okay, any other questions from the council or from the committee first?
Had to go to different school systems then?
There were no school children.
They're the children,
Yeah.
We're the children that grew up there.
Okay,
And it was county then, and we went to Shades Valley.
okay.
But didn't you say your dad built the house? And he
Yes.
had, at the time, he could have picked between a couple of cities, is that what you said?
Yes, Mother had the opportunity to choose between Vestavia, Homewood, or staying in the county, and she just chose to stay in the county. But as we all know, if it's in Homewood, it has better resale value.
Okay, any other questions? All right, if I don't have any questions, I'll entertain a motion. I'll entertain a motion for approval.
Our map on the wall in there, 1627 is in the city of Homewood on that, is this?
Okay, I have a motion from Counselor Nelms. Do I have a second? Sorry.
There's your map.
Did anybody hear that?
What's that? Oh, there's a map.
sorry.
Thank you. Okay, yes, I have a motion from Counselor Nelms. Do I have a second?
I have a question, but I can't ask.
I-
Can I ask a question
You-
before it's seconded?
Yes, you may.
Okay. Does this go to council if approved?
Yes.
If sent out?
Yes.
There's no public hearing for it?
That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Sure.
wasn't familiar with annexation's procedural.
I will tell you, Mr. Kendrick can explain this better, there's two different procedures based on if you're in a police jurisdiction or totally unincorporated. And so this one is not in a police jurisdiction, and so it doesn't require a public hearing.
That's right.
You can choose to have one if you want to, but it's not required, there's two different acts that govern it, I've been told. So the ones typically like this, I think in the past, we haven't had one if it's all in unincorporated, but if it's half within a police jurisdiction, we are required to have one, but this is not that instance.
Did we confirm that earlier?
We confirmed that with the map that I need to, we'll send to Brian, that is totally in unincorporated Jefferson County.
Okay.
A second.
Okay, I have a motion from Counselor Nelms. I have a second from Counselor Sims. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Okay, well, that passes 5-0, and with that, we are
It-
adjourned.
Just to clarify, it sounded like the intent was to go ahead and sell the house.
They don't
Oh,
live there.
okay. There we go. Gotcha. Okay.
With that, we are adjourned.
Yep.